Ever since we first stepped foot in India, there has been one particular state that keeps getting recommended in our comment section, and it is known as God's own country, or Kerala. And we finally made it to this state of Kerala. We're actually in the capital right now, known as Kochi, and today we're going to be exploring around Kochi, showing you guys exactly what we find along the way, and just in general giving you our very first impression of the main city in the state of Kerala. Welcome to God's own country, and have a look at this absolutely gorgeous view.
Kerala, yo!
So right now we're currently at a place known as Marine Drive in Ernakulam, which is the part of Kochi that we are staying in. And it seems to be a very, very laid back, relaxed area in comparison to a lot of what we've seen so far in India. Kerala, the state itself, is known for being beautifully, lusciously green. It's known for its wonderful climate. It's known for its incredible hill stations. And you can see just how beautiful and green just this little stretch of marine walk is, right next to this gorgeous sea view.
Yes, and this area is actually very interesting. I didn't realize it beforehand. When you do look out onto the water, you have these little individual smaller islands basically that are connected by bridges. So for example, if you wanted to go from this side all the way over there to the other side, I believe over there is Kochi Fort as well, you could walk over bridges to get there, or obviously take a boat, or maybe even a car. I'm not 100% sure about this, but you can for sure take a boat or walk.
Now this Marine Drive is so serene. The view that you have here out on the water, and all of these, there's actually a pretty big boat just off here in the distance that's just kind of making its way through the waters. And Kerala is known for the backwaters, so that is a very, very big attraction and a very big part of the state of Kerala. It's supposed to be one of the most naturally beautiful backwaters that you can find in all of the country of India. And just being here at this Marine Drive, having a look out at just how peaceful this is and just how calm everything is, it's just really, really a great way for us to start today off. I think we're going to go now and explore a little bit more of the area of Ernakulam, and as I said, give you guys our honest impression of what it's like. But so far already we are loving Kerala. It's very, very unique, very different to a lot of India, and yeah, it has its own vibe and it has its own sort of feel to it for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The first impression of Kerala and Kochi as well is very, very nice, very laid back. Sort of more of a humid climate here in the area.
Yeah. And
yeah, but overall it really seems sort of like a holiday getaway. Even though this is the capital of the state, it still gives you like a holiday type of vibe, which is very nice.
Alright guys, so we made our way to a hypermarket that was close to the Marine Drive called Silcon Hypermarket, and it was very, very modern building, massive, and it had literally everything that we could possibly ask for. Kochi is actually also known for having, I believe, the largest mall in all of India. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but it is Lulu Mall, and that's actually something that we're planning on checking out at some stage as well. But this hypermarket was very, very cool. They had absolutely everything, including a lot of imported stuff. So I got myself a can of Monster. I haven't had a can of Monster in such a long time. Naomi got some lemon iced tea as well from Lipton, which is a company that we, again, haven't seen very much since we started traveling around Asia. We also picked up a packet of 2 fresh looking chocolate donuts. just basically because we wanted a midday snack, and they also looked really, really good. And they had an actual bakery inside of the hypermarket as well. So I think we're just gonna have a midday snack and give you guys a little bit of an impression of these donuts. It's such a random thing to include in a video, but donuts are donuts. Everybody likes them. So let's see what these ones are like here from this hypermarket. This is what it looks like.
Oh my god, you have chocolate everywhere in your face.
Oh my god.
You look like the Joker now.
Very, very good. The dough is super thick, so it is kind of chewy. It's also very fresh and bouncy. Chocolate just goes everywhere. But it is very, very tasty. This 2-pack of donuts was only 70 rupees, so you cannot beat that in terms of value. It's a good donut. Is it the best donut that I've had? Absolutely not. It is a very, very good snack though, and we're getting prepared to explore the rest of Kochi right after we try these now. And these sort of hypermarts, like the Silken Hypermart directly here in the back, or the Lulu Hypermart, which I believe is in the Lulu Mall, is something that we have been missing in some states of India. Sometimes, you know, you cannot really find these very large supermarkets that have a large offer from meat over vegetables to pasta and rice, or even some deli counters and stuff like that, sort of this all-around supermarket, which seems to be a thing here in Kochi so far. We have been seeing a few of them, so that's something worth mentioning. What do you know? There's a Primark in Kerala. Primark! Hey guys, we made our way a little bit deeper into Ernakulam, and one of the things that makes India a very interesting place to travel is just how affordable transportation is. So for example, you have apps like Uber for one, you have a red taxi app, you have Ola, you have a whole bunch of other transportation services that you can easily use to get around very, very quickly and very, very affordably as well. So we just took an Uber out here to this part of Ernakulam, and now we're actually headed to show you guys just how great and modern the metro system is here in Kochi. It's very nice as well. I don't know if you can hear it, probably not, because the traffic is quite loud at the moment, but in the background we can hear a peacock shouting, which we haven't heard in such a long time, probably like 1.5 months or so we haven't heard a peacock, so it's really cool to hear that here in Kerala. Yeah, the nature here is out of this world. This Kochi itself, it is a relatively large city, but you can also feel like it's kind of just a city that's sitting on the water, and it's kind of almost consumed by the greenery of Kerala, so it's very, very special feeling. But we're going to go and check out the metro system now, show you just how modern and convenient that is as a mode of transportation around Kochi, and we're also going to bring you guys on our very first experience of the Lulu Mall as well. So let's go and check out the metro, Lulu Mall, maybe grab a bite to eat as well. Okay, so we just entered the Kadavanta station, and we're going all the way from here to the Lulu Mall, which I believe is a little like 35 minutes, 37 minutes, something like that. And we paid 80 rupees for both tickets, which is an absolutely amazing price. It's bargain, yeah, just a little under €1. And it seems like the trains are coming on a regular basis as well. The next train will be here in 4 minutes. Let's see how beautiful this train is. I'm sure you will have loads and loads of very great views, because it's sort of a train again that is on an upper level, so I'm sure you will have loads and loads of nice views out of the train window. And there is the train already. As you can see as well, the station is very, very clean, very nice station all around. And yeah, train arrived very seamlessly, and basically like 2 seconds after we arrived at the station as well. And whew,
inside of the train there even is an AC. It seems to be quite cold in here, which is really nice.
Away from the door. Kochi One smart cards for additional benefits and to avoid queuing.
This whole metro experience, to be honest, is just really incredible. They have the AC blasting as well, which is a massive plus for Naomi and I. And yeah, Kochi is very, very beautiful as a city itself. There's so much going on, there's so much to see and do, and this metro is just a great addition. It's one thing that we've noticed about a lot of cities all over India is they all are developing or already have fantastic metro stations and metro lines. It's something that it's doing actually a lot better than a lot of the western parts of the world, is connecting the cities together and making it very, very easy for people to commute around. And Kochi is no different. This metro system is great, and we should be arriving in the Lulu Mall stop very soon actually.
The stop is actually called Edapali or Edapali, I don't know. I don't know where the intonation is of that word. Anyway, that's the area as well that we are staying in at the moment. That's the area where our Airbnb is, which I kind of feel like is a little bit more of a local area. Like there's very little hotels and so on, but it's very, very convenient to have the Lulu Mall directly at your doorstep. Yeah, so we're still inside of the train station, as you can see, and directly here they have the entrance to the Lulu Mall as well. Now obviously you can always opt to go into the outside entry as well, but it's very, very convenient to directly walk into the mall coming from the metro, which is very interesting. Usually the entry to the malls don't really work like that usually, so yeah, you just have basically this little tunnel that is connecting the train station and the mall over there. But I believe we're not going to arrive now in the ground floor. It's more going to be, I think, the first or the second floor that we are going to be arriving in.
This mall already is blowing us away. We literally just walked inside and you are taken aback straight away by just how modern and massive Lulu Mall is. You're greeted with a touch screen and you literally can just tap away and find anything that you want. And to be honest, just looking at the touchscreen map, it's incredible. You could literally spend like 30 minutes just tapping away. I believe there's over 1,000 different stores in here. And just have a look at this.
Down there is Bumblebee.
This is literally only one small section of this mall. Oh, and you do have Bumblebee from Transformers down there.
I love Bumblebee. He's the best character.
Have a look at basically the general layout of this. You do have what looks to be like an open skylight, and this is just literally one small tiny compartment of this massive mall.
It's like 1 centimeter of this mall basically, well, a little bit more than 1 centimeter, but yeah, just coming in here, we just literally walked in. 5 meters over there is the entrance of the metro, and it already sort of looks like it's again sort of a mixture of Western stores and typical Indian stores, which I always think is so cool, because a lot of malls in Europe, you just sort of get that one side of the medallion and all of the malls look the same and they all have the same shops. So here you have like this big massive mix of everything basically, which is so nice to see.
Are you scared?
Very scared, especially because the dinosaur is wearing a lot of rouge, a lot of blush on his cheeks.
Oh my god, it's so cool. Oh, scary.
Run for your life.
Yes. Look at how absolutely epic this shopping mall is. And it looks like there was actually just recently an anniversary here, maybe the 10-year anniversary. Anniversary. So happy 10th birthday to the Lulu Mall, and this whole place is just insane. We literally are already totally lost. I think we were just in the food hall. The food hall is out of this world. There's literally around 100 different types of restaurants that you can choose from. Indian food, fried chicken, American fast food. You can get literally anything that your heart could desire for food. So we're definitely going to be trying some food here today in this video in this mall. This dinosaur will not shut up.
Just out of interest, because we were saying that the Lulu Mall has been or still is the largest mall in India, and it's spanning actually 17 acres in total and 68,000 square meters of retail space. So you probably need a week or maybe two to see the entire mall. And up there is the Futura arcade actually. We have just been standing in front of it. It looks absolutely like a lot of fun even for adults, so I would probably hop in there if I was you and had some spare time.
Yeah, they have arcades, they have what looks like an ice rink as well. This place is out of this world. Let's go and explore some more.
Now in our last video, as you might remember, we have not been able to try Kulfi. So today we found this place called the Kulfi shop, and we just got 2 flavors of Kulfi here. I believe Luke got a butterscotch, which is probably this yellow one. Oh yeah, you can even see the butterscotch pieces in there. And I got a guava kulfi. Very, very interested to actually try the kulfi. I believe Luke is going in for a first taste test. That's the word.
It smells very, very rich and looks absolutely delicious. Genuinely never tried kulfi before in our lives, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect. Looks very interesting. Oh, cheers guys. Oh yeah, tastes very, very rich. It is super sweet as well, and you do have the pieces inside here as well of butterscotch, which is really crazy. And this is a great place to come, I think, guys, if you are visiting the Lulu Mall. It's a really, really hot day today. So cheers to Kulfi, cheers to India, and yeah guys, cheers to Lulu Mall. This is really good.
I'm going in with my guava kulfi, which is already melting, so I have to eat fast. It's very interesting. It's like milky ice cream. We never had kulfi before, so genuinely no idea what we're currently eating. I believe it's just like a sort of a dairy milk ice cream on a stick. A little bit like you know, the milk, is it called Milkmaid?
Yeah.
Milkmaid ice cream. Yeah, similar to that, just with like a butterscotch taste and a guava taste. It's very, very good. Very nice.
Cheers.
Beep, beep.
Something that's really cool about the Lulu Mall as well is that they have something called the Lulu Hypermarket, and it seems to take up a massive amount of the mall. It is just a gigantic grocery store.
And one thing you might not know about me is that grocery shopping is actually my favorite activity in the world. You know, where other women are like, oh, I want to buy clothes or perfume or jewelry. My favorite activity is grocery shopping, so I cannot wait to go in there. My god, you guys, the choice in this supermarket is absolutely breathtaking. Look at the choice just of cereal. Like this entire wall all the way to the Nutella over there just seems to be only cereal. Majority of them are Kellogg's, but still a lot of cereal, a lot of tea, a lot of coffee. It's a lot of pretty much everything. And they also have like a home utensils sort of area with dishes and mugs and frying pans and all of that good stuff. So they have loads and loads of stuff here. Massive choice. I feel like I'm just standing in the way the entire time, so that's good news.
There is so much choice here, guys. It's wild. You have sweets, you have home stuff, you have meat, you have dairy, you have literally anything you could want. And this is again only like a one portion of the Lulu Mall, so it's insane how much there is to offer here.
I think there's more cereal.
Even more cereal. Even more cereal. So you have 2 entire lanes just of choices for cereal. It's really, really cool and really, really interesting and simply amazing.
So we're just out of that hypermart, and the choice in there is absolutely amazing. We even got a nice cheddar and a nice gouda, some rye bread and things like that that we have been missing for a very, very long time, because sometimes it's difficult to get these very, very specific items in a rural area, for example. So we just got a great mix of goods there, which we have been missing, and some candy and stuff like that as well. So that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the experience of the Lulu Hypermarket was out of this world, and this mall in general, to be honest, it's just crazy. It is a must-see if you are coming to Kochi, and yeah, put it on your list if you do get the chance. Lulu Mall, out of this world. Kochi in general is out of this world. It's such a modern and vibrant place, and our first impressions of Kerala as a state is just insane. It's so nice.
Alright, you guys, it is the next day now, and today is our last full day here in India. So we will be taking a plane to our next country from Kochi tomorrow evening.
Yeah, true. We're very excited, and also very emotional as well. We spent a good solid amount of time traveling around India. This country is absolutely massive. Genuinely, you will not believe just how large India is until you truly travel and experience this country. And we have literally worn out our visa stay here, and we feel like we literally haven't even seen 1% of this country yet, which is crazy to say.
And that is the absolute truth. We have been trying to cover as much ground in India as possible. We literally have been moving pretty much every 3 to 4 days, I want to say. I think we stayed in Mumbai. That was the only place where we stayed 9 days.
Yep.
Other than that, we have been moving around pretty much every 3 to 4 days for the entire duration of our visa. So you can imagine how we feel. We're a little bit tired at the moment, but it was such a rewarding journey, and I can agree. I feel like I haven't seen India at all. I always mark the places that we have visited in a country, and if I look on the map, I can see that there's a lot of unmarked territory. So I do think that we will need at least another 4 to 5 visits to India to actually say that we have seen it. Because at the moment, I don't know, we kind of have done the south and then a little bit of the coastal areas and Gujarat, obviously, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we genuinely feel like we haven't seen anything, and a lot of you guys are probably going to comment down below saying that you haven't seen anything, and that's you're not even wrong. Like we've been to 5 states in India within the last 3 months, and it is genuinely does feel like we've only seen a small corner of this place. It is so vast, you probably would legitimately need a lifetime of traveling around India in order to really feel like you've seen anything. Like I'm talking a minimum of like 20 years just to even have a grasp some sort of an understanding of different states, different cultures, different languages, different food, different everything. Everywhere you go, every 10 to 15 kilometers, there's something new to experience in India, which is just crazy.
I couldn't agree more, and at the same time, this trip of India, we were trying to concentrate a little bit more on the less visited areas. So we haven't even seen, other than Kochi now in Kerala, obviously, we haven't even really seen the main tourist attractions. We have not been in Rajasthan, we have not been in the like Himalaya border area, we haven't seen Assam, we haven't seen Goa, so there's for sure another trip coming your way to India in the near future. I want to say we have a longer visa, so we can come back after. I think we have to stay out of the country for 90 days and then we can come back or something like that.
Yeah, true. It's going to be multiple visits over probably the span of 2 or 3 years is what it's going to take us in order to genuinely say that we've seen a little piece of this country. But nonetheless, we're very grateful for what we've seen in the last 3 months. We've covered many different cities, we met so many different people and tried so much different new food as well. And now it's time for a little bit of a change. We're going to go to a place that is a little bit more well known in terms of it's been traveled quite a lot. We're not going to tell you what the country is, but it has quite a lot of tourists visiting it. So we're going to go go there, try and slow the pace down a little bit and regain some of our energy too.
Yeah, you can imagine if you move every 2 to 3 days and just through hotels and Airbnbs, you don't really get the chance to really cook or to, you know, look after your health or go to the gym or all of these things, you know, that we would usually do. We haven't done probably in, I want to say, nearly a year now. So we picked a place where we can, actually a year, shortly before Easter last year.
Yep.
So we just picked a place where we can basically do that and just look after ourselves and reset for a while, and then we can restart traveling basically. But don't worry, we will be putting out videos regardless. And the last thing that I want to say is that this trip to India has really shown us that the Western media, or media in general, especially in Europe and the US, is portraying India in a certain way, and yet you cannot really, like, it's not really the truth. I mean, some aspects might be true of that, but there's also a very, very vastly different side to India that is very modern and very out there and very colorful and so on. So definitely make sure to put India onto your travel list to actually experience what it's like, instead of, you know, being scared of it or having this certain image of what India might be.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of people are very, very scared of traveling India, and that is because of what's portrayed a lot of times in the media. A lot of different things are portrayed about this country. Some are true, some are not true. The majority of it is not true at all. And it is, I think, a once-in-a-lifetime experience for a lot of people, especially in the West, just to come and experience something that's totally different, and something that's very positively going to change your life and change your outlook on life as well.
And change your outlook onto how you see your own life. Yeah. As well. That's sort of what it changed for me, you know, where you would sort of complain about the little things or something like that, and then you travel India and then you're like, oh, I don't have to complain about the little things. Life is amazing. Yeah, that's very, very true. But yeah, guys, for now, my name is Luke. My name is Naomi.
We are the Two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
And we'll see you guys in a brand new country very soon.
Nandi for watching, because we're in Kerala, so Malayalam is the language. Nandi for watching.
Dhanyavad. And thank you to everybody from India that supported us along the way. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.